and go to the Echo Fragment. I can pull any of these ones I've got, either a dupe of what I've already have, or one of these new ones. So let's have a look at the new ones. It would be good if I could look at them there. I don't think you can. So we have, here it is. It is a disruptor. The speed in dungeon battles, attacks one enemy on his basic with a 30% chance to sleep. His core attacks all enemies, 75% to place despair, which helps heroes miss their turns. That's good for control. Also places lock ultimate for one turn on enemies under curse. That prevents them using the ultimate ability. So it's good if they've got curse on it. And then his ultimate attacks all enemies 2 times. The first attack will decrease the target's turn meter. Second attack will place speed down for 2 turns. Also places faith down 2 for 2 turns on enemies under curse. And then his passive, at the start of this hero's turn, place curse 2 on one enemy with the highest attack. When an enemy under curse is defeated, place curse 2 on for one turn on a living enemy with the highest attack. And it can't be dispelled or resisted, so he's always going to be putting on a curse at the start of his turn or when someone dies. Curse on, and that synergizes with his ultimate and his core. The problem is it's only one enemy, so if you're using this one first, you're only going to lock out the highest attack. So he would be better if you paired him up with somebody that put curse on first on everyone, and then you could lock everybody out. The next one we've got to look at is Ra. So he is a slayer. He has attack in dungeon battles. Attacks one enemy based on attack and accuracy. There's 75% chance to increase the duration of blaze. If it's critical, it'll activate the blaze. His core attacks all enemies. Again, it's based on his attack and his accuracy, and has a chance to put blaze 2 for 3 turns. If it defeats an enemy, it decreases its core by 1 turn. That's quite good if it hits hard. And then his ultimate attacks all enemies. Again, attack based on his attack and accuracy 3 times. Each hit has a 35% chance to place defense down and vulnerable 2 on each target. Vulnerable 2 means to take more damage from debuffs. Defense down, make them take more damage every time you hit them. And his passive, when blaze on allies or enemies activates, expires or is removed, increase the damage of the next ultimate by 5%. Which is quite a good one. The last one we've got is King Arthur, who is a defender. Hit point in dungeon battles. His basic attacks an enemy, places intercept on an ally with the highest faith for 2 turns. His core attacks all enemies, has a chance to place attack down and faith down. That's quite a good one. And his ultimate places ward for 2 turns on this hero, which decreases the damage received by 100%. The duration is reduced when it activates, so once he's been hit twice, the ward then goes off and he can be damaged again. And places vanish on all allies except his hero, and vanish means they can't be attacked directly. And an 80% chance to taunt all enemies. That's quite good, so he's going to put on a taunt, so they're going to have to attack him, and he can't take damage for 2 attacks. And his passive, when he intercepts an attack, he reduces the damage taken by 50% and heals him with 10% his hero. And he's put intercept out on every time he hits. That's a good tank. Now which one do I want? That's the question. Based on what I've already got, I'm going to have Heimdall in Beta 2 for the tank. I also have Sizin, who is damage dealer. I have some support. Grendel is another damage dealer and puts out some crowd control. So I think it's a choice between Ra for more damage and Blaze. He might hit harder than Sizin. or we will go for Hades as a disruptor to put out Despair and lock ultimates. Now I think, in my account, Hades brings something I don't have as much of. I have damage and I have tankiness. The sleep for Arena might be okay to put on somebody. But I'm thinking, if in an Arena team, he's going to put a curse on the highest attack hero on the opposition team. You can then lock out the ultimate. Although it's only one turn and the ultimate might not be ready, it could be interesting. But you could also Despair everybody on the opposition team so they can't gain buffs and they miss a turn. You can sleep, or if I pair it up with somebody that does have curse, I get more luck ultimate. So I think for me, I'm going to go for Hades. I was thinking about Ra, but I think Citizen is going to be my damage dealer for Arena. So I want somebody that brings something different that I don't have. And lock ultimate, I don't really have. I don't really have curse much either. Also speed down and faith down with his ultimate, which is going to help. So I'm going to go and summon Hades. So into the Echo Fragments, we'll select Hades and we will forge. That's the new legendary for the account. I think I'm done now for beta. And now I look forward to using some of these heroes in beta 2. Bye.